Hello everyone and welcome to In the Know. The topic of this episode will be weapons. The first concept we'll be covering is fall-off damage. Each weapon has two damage values, close and far. The following video will illustrate the difference between the two and how the distance varies between weapons. First up, the AK-47. You can see here at long range that it is a 3-bullet kill, at medium range a 2-bullet kill, and at close a 2-bullet kill. This range is typical of all the assault rifles and LMGs, though their damage values and bullets per kill vary. You can see here the AK-74U is a 4-bullet kill at long range and a 2-bullet kill up close, which is indicative of SMGs. Now on to attachments. There are 4 attachments I'll be covering here: the red dot sight, the silencer, the ACOG, and the grip. You can see here the red dot offers increased visibility at medium to long range. Next, the silencer, which has 3 effects on your weapon. You don't appear on enemy radar when firing, it removes muzzle flash, making it easier to aim mid-spray, and it decreases the distance at which your gun changes from the close to far damage value, making long-distance targets harder to kill. Here you can see the grip on the W1200. It quite clearly minimalizes its recoil, allowing you to get on target more quickly. It also has the same effect on the LMGs as you can see here. The ACOG takes up a large portion of your field of view, however it offers over twice the magnification that iron and red dot sights do. Now let's move on to recoil and sway. Some guns move when you aim down their sight. This is called idle sway and was introduced to make hitting targets more difficult with high power weapons and low recoil weapons. You can see the AK-47 and AK-74U have quite a bit, whereas the M16 and MP5 have none at all. On to recoil. Recoil is based on 2 numbers, minimum and maximum kick. Every time you fire your weapon, the amount of kick is completely randomized between these 2 numbers, making it impossible to fully control the spray of any weapon. Combined with sway, it can make many weapons unwieldy. If the weapon you are using has a high maximum recoil value and sways, it is recommended that you fire in 2 or 3 shot bursts at medium to long range to maintain accuracy. Now on to double tap. Double tap has a unique effect on recoil. When used on a gun with high recoil like the AK-47, it can make it quite hard to handle as the amount of recoil is doubled. However, with a weapon like the P90, which has a high fire rate, the next shot comes before the first shot's recoil has finished, and thus can greatly decrease recoil. Finally, let's talk about bugs. First off is a quite well-known damage bug with the M40 sniper rifle. Watch as I shoot the target in the leg and get a hit marker but no kill. Now see here the M40 equipped with the ACOG as I replicate the shot. You can see it's a one-hit kill. In fact, the ACOG adds 5 damage to the base damage of the M40, meaning that it is a one-hit kill to any part of the body. Despite the great amount of sway the ACOG has and the inability to steady your breath as you would have with a normal scope, this makes the M40 ACOG combination a very deadly one. Next up is the concept of reload canceling. In every Call of Duty game, whenever you reload, the engine renders the bullets in your gun and are ready to be fired before the animation is completed. And there are a few ways of canceling this animation so as to achieve a more efficient reload time. First up is using sprint. As you can see, you can sprint, then immediately stop to interrupt the animation and cut a small amount of time off the animation. Now for weapon switching, which is much faster depending on which platform you play. On the PC, pressing 1 then 1 again immediately is an extremely fast way of canceling the animation. However, for console users, reaching with their right thumb or using their index finger to press the Y button for Xbox or triangle for PS3 can take more time than simply pressing down on the left analog stick. The last option is knifing, and it is the longest of the 3 choices. It should only be used if you must knife an opponent while reloading, as the animation for knifing is longer than that of the normal reload. These techniques are available to be used as soon as you see the gray bullet outlines on the bottom right of your screen become white. I'd like to give major credit to Den Kierson for originally making most of this information available. You can find his website below. Also, please click the like button, as it helps my channel grow and get more exposure. Lastly, I'll be putting out these videos once every week on Tuesday. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more. Next week we'll be covering the spawning system.